Hello and welcome to Milano Motorsports. This facility is usually reserved for building high-performance engines, but today we're going to talk about the car you drive every day. Here are some of the things that you as an individual can do to your car to keep it operating at its peak performance. One is tire pressure. Tire pressure is important for great tire wear and handling, not to mention life expectancy of the tire. Also, fluid levels, of big importance. Check your oil, check your transmission fluid, power steering, brake fluid, and of course your washer fluid for those dusty or wintry days. Oil changes is probably the simplest thing each of us can do. It's usually not that expensive, but it does a great deal of help to your car in maintaining its life. Oil changes can help the engine run freer, less friction, less emissions, and also the engine wear itself will be at a minimum. Another thing we can also do is maintain our fuel system, and one way of doing that is to use like a fuel injection concentrated cleaner that pours into the gas tank and allows it to clean the injectors and lubricate them at the same time. Engine coolant. Another important factor in keeping your engine alive in today's age. These engines require servicing of the engine coolant for a couple of reasons. One, to remove the old contaminated coolant, obviously to replace it with fresh, but also it removes some of the alkaline that builds up in the system that causes corrosion in your system, which could lead to head gasket failure and part failure components such as water pumps and so on. Also, another key thing to remember, in that last segment where we checked all our fluid levels, notice how we did not check the coolant at that time. The reason we did is because the engine was too hot. You should never open a radiator cap after the engine's been run and the cap feels hot. It could exert serious burns and pressure of coolant all over you. Today, some of the items we talked about will hopefully give you a better insight on how to properly maintain your car for long life, to keep you out of the shop, more money in your pocket, and keep you out on the road.